Ladies and gentlemen, your following bout is bout number 4 on the card. This fight brought to you by adult parties. 3 by 3-minute rounds, full-time rules in the junior welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Johnny Berman out of the Beast Fight Club with an efficient of 63.35 kilograms. 14 fights, 9 wins, 5 losses, 2 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Ferguson, ladies and gentlemen, Iwan, Big Stones, Jones. And across the ring, he's the opponent, fighting out of the red corner, trained by Perry Manianas out of Boxers Corp with an efficient weight of 62.75 kilograms. A record of 17 fights, 13 wins, 3 losses and 1 draw. And fighting out of Cranbourne, ladies and gentlemen, Sulaiman, Hashemi.
So this will be the 4th fight of the evening, thanks to the sponsors for this matchup, Luxury Adult Parties, and this will be 3 by 3-minute rounds, full tie rules. And we've got Sulaiman Hashemi and Iwan Jones, and this is a super lightweight clash at 63.5 kilograms.
I've seen both of these guys fight on numerous occasions. I mean, they're traditional Muay Thai fighters, where Sulaiman over here has fought some really big names, but Ewan, you know what, he always comes out and he puts on a bloody performance, this young kid here. He's a little bit awkward. He's a little bit on the awkward side, but yeah, he's at the same time, he's very damaging.
Yeah, definitely durable fighter. Iwan Jones out of the Beast Fight Club, training under John Bowman, and Stewart in the corner there as well, out of Frankston, Victoria.
Trained by Perry Maniadas.
Sulaiman Hashemi, 28 years of age, out of the Boxers Corp gym in Oakley, and he's born in Kabul, Afghanistan, but currently resides in Cranbourne, Victoria. And his last fight was in March 2019 on Power Play. Had a good quality fight against a Thai fighter there, against Natakit Pakawan with over 70 fights. He lost that fight by majority decision, but it was a close fight.
It was a very, very close fight, and full credit to him because it was a big difference in experience, but you know, it's all part of the game. You've got to take on these fights to get better.
So that's a bit about Sulaiman Hashemi with the 13 wins, the 3 losses and the 1 draw, whilst Iwan Jones the 9 wins and the 5 losses, but can beat anyone on his given day. Iwan Jones in the blue corner. As we're just about set here for the 4th fight this evening. We've got 8 fights, and the main event's a little later on. Well, it's going to be a big fight. Alexei Petroulius and Palunchok. So Iwan Jones starts fast. Beautiful outside right kick there from Iwan Jones. A low kick. Followed by another low kick there from Iwan Jones, as he's definitely watchful. Hashemi in the black trunks, the man from Afghanistan. A nice push kick there from Hashemi. Just assessing each other in the early stages here, 15 seconds in. Not like the last fight, they went guns blazing in that sort of opening exchanges.
I think both fighters are very cautious of each other, and he's trying to play it very, very smart for the first round, just to suss each other out.
Catch and take there, as Bright Burst Whistle also in the centre of the ring, the referee Bryce Burst Whistle. Oh, beautiful body kick there from Iwan Jones out of Beast Fight Club, as you can hear John Bowman. And just missed that head kick. Iwan Jones, if that landed, would definitely cause damaging effects on Hashemi. Both fighters in the clinch. Hashemi trying to look for that inside knee, but doesn't land on his opponent, as Bryce Birtwhistle gets involved, the referee for this evening.
There's a takedown by Iwan Jones.
Nice catch and take there from Iwan Jones. Seesawing stuff in the first round from both fighters. Hashemi on his toes, but Iwan Jones coming forward here. He's attacking in the early stages, sort of the back end of this first round. Iwan Jones was assessing in the first half of this first round, but in the sort of second half has lifted. And this fight is at super lightweight. The push kick there from Hashemi. Damaging right kick there from Hashemi, followed by the spinning back elbow. Nice spinning elbow there from Hashemi. Sulaiman Hashemi, training under Perry Maniadas. What are your thoughts, Joe Nader?
Look, I think at the moment, Iwan Jones seems to be the aggressive guy, but you know, Hashemi, I think he's just so much settled at the moment. It's been a while since he's fought. He's trying to be evasive from those kicks to the head, but a couple of times I think they're just landing very, very lightly to the face. So he has to be very cautious there.
The volume definitely coming from Iwan Jones. Big Stone Jones with a catch and take. Eye-catching stuff there from Big Stone Jones. Will definitely make the highlight reel. Trying to go for the high kick, but didn't connect. Iwan Jones. But definitely pressing this fight, especially in the second half of this opening round. Right hand there from Iwan Jones, connected on the face of Hashemi as he comes and uses that slashing elbow on the inside. Not long remaining, brings an end to round number 1. So a tough opening round to score, but for me, Iwan Jones out of Beast Fight Club may have snuck it, Joe Nader.
I think you'd have to give it to the blue corner for the takedowns, and I think he was a little bit more effective with his kicking and everything else. But I think Sulaiman over here seems a little bit confused and hasn't found that comfort zone that he normally has. He's a lot more composed, a lot more effective in his previous fights, but it has been a while since he's fought, though.
His last fight was in March last year, whilst Iwan Jones definitely staying active on the kickboxing and Muay Thai scene as he comes forward, the rapid man from Chelsea Heights. That's where the gym is, Beast Fight Club. Got some good quality fighters.
I think Iwan just might be a little bit too strong for Sulaiman. Nice leg kick there by Iwan. Sulaiman coming back with the leg kick, and now they're in the grapple.
Definitely a decent camp at Beast Fight Club. Reef Strut will be on a little later on. He'll be fighting Jay Daly in the semi-main event for the WMC State Welterweight title. But at the moment, Iwan Jones wants to get the W. He cutting in the opening rounds. Hashemi just assessing his man. The volume hasn't been high from Hashemi here tonight.
No, it hasn't at all. And Iwan's got to keep that pressure on him because I think it does frustrate him. But I think Iwan down's trying to work in close with the elbows, as you can see. And that would have been the instructions from the blue corner from his trainers.
Yeah, you can hear John Bowman on the broadcast shouting out every move Iwan Jones makes, the 28-year-old. He's had a great camp, a 3 to 4 month camp, Iwan Jones. Comes forward Hashemi for the catch and take there. Wonderful stuff from Iwan Jones. Backpedaling, just taking a little breather now, Iwan Jones. And might put some combinations together shortly. Didn't connect there with a kick, the low kick. It was like a steam train there, and his man is on the ropes here in Hashemi. He might be down on the scorecards. He might be down in round number 2 as well. But Bryce Birtwhistle's the best in the business, separates both fighters. Hashemi looking to counter punch, but needs to lift. Went for that boomerang right hand there, Iwan Jones, but did not land on his opponent. What are your thoughts in this second round?
It's a little bit messy in this second round. I think Iwan is trying to get in close and trying to work those elbows, as you can see once again. Hashemi still wants, oh, nice spinning back elbow by Hashemi, but it just didn't hit the target.
There's definitely some delays here in round number 2. Has been scrappy. The first round was a bit more cleaner than the second round, making it tough to score. But for me, Iwan Jones, in terms of the volume, has done enough, and the clean shots landed.
Most definitely there. I totally agree with you there. And there's the elbow again. And that's what they're looking for, and as well, there have been the instructions from the corner. Look for that elbow, jumping in, trying to get him and cut him open.
That elbow nearly hammered off the face there of Hashemi. tight stuff here in this contest, super lightweight contest, but for me, Iwan Jones has snuck the second round and he's 2-0 up.
I'd have to give it to the blue corner, and you're correct there, 2-0. I think tonight's fights have been really, really good. They've been evenly matched, and you know, the performance and the display of the fighters have been fantastic. But looking at this fight over here, Iwan Jones has come out, he's the aggressor. He's not the cleanest fighter that you will come across. His hands are low, he likes to charge in and rush and put the opponent off. But I think Sulaiman over here is just a little bit confused of the distance and the power of Iwan and the aggression of Iwan.
The man from Kabul, Afghanistan, needs to lift in round number 3 if he wants the W here tonight on fight number 4 on Hardcore Promotions number 3. All comes down to this.
Third and final. And we start the third round here where both boys come out. Iwan once again landing the right hand on Sulaiman. Chasing Sulaiman around the ring.
Sulaiman on his toes, but Iwan Jones with a body kick. You could hear from the commentating booth. Iwan Jones trying to corner his man and unleash those bombs in the clinch, both fighters. And the aggressive man in Iwan Jones has been strong tonight. And the man from Kabul, Afghanistan needs to win this round, and for me needs a knockout. Hashemi coming forward now. Low kick from Hashemi as a push kick there from Iwan Jones. Even Steven stuff here in the third round. Some scrappy stuff in the third round. But in the centre of the ring, ring generalship in favour of Iwan Jones.
Hashemi's going into a southpaw stance now, trying to just change things around, maybe trying to put Iwan off a little bit.
Yeah, give his opponent different looks in Iwan Jones. But some nice knees on the inside from Jones, the man out of Frankston, Victoria. As John Bowman's been screaming in the corner every moment. But Hashemi needs to lift. The volume hasn't been high tonight. And for me, he needs a knockout or even a couple of knockouts for the W. Smiling there, the smiling assassin in Hashemi. The 23-year-old. And both fighters are in the clinch as Bryce Birtwistle will get involved. As Hashemi dumps his opponent onto the canvas at the Ultima Function Centre. Definitely lived up to the hype so far. Hardcore Promotions 3. Snapped the head back. Iwan Jones there of Hashemi. Real toe-to-toe stuff in this third and final round. Muay Thai rules. Both fighters unloaded a body kick on each other. Both fighters are smiling. A right hand there from Iwan Jones, Jonator.
Hashemi was trying to do some fancy stuff over there, but it's not the time to do it. You're behind. You really need to be getting there. You need to start cutting them up or try and knock him out to win this fight. But Iwan Jones, you know, full credit to the kid. He'll just keep coming forward. He's just so aggressive.
A sneaky high kick moments ago from Hashemi, but just hasn't landed enough tonight. The highlight reel stuff has come from Iwan Jones in the white trunks as he tried a hammering right hand. John Bowman still screaming, outside leg kick from Jones, followed by Hashemi. Then he tried to unload the right elbow and just missed the face of Hashemi. Body kick from Hashemi, but it just isn't enough tonight. Iwan Jones, for me, will win this fight.
You've got to have to give it to the blue corner in our opinion, but then the judges might see it differently, we don't know. The red corner believe they've won it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we've gone to the judges' scorecards. Your 3 judges scored the contest 29-28, 30-27, 29-28, declaring it out via unanimous points decision. Red corner, Sulaiman.
And Sulaiman Hashemi for me he's won the fight for me. He did not do enough against Iwan Jones, but he gets the chocolates on Hardcore Promotions, number 3.
And yeah, they gave it to Sulaiman Hashemi in the red corner, but you know, like I said, the judges see it differently. We're not the judges, we're the commentators, we'll leave it to them.